Ready to go live?
Ready to go there, sure. Start with the video.
Okay, mic's going in.
I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear your frustration all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to rule a broken world. It doesn't take a genius to ignore the facts all of the time. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw that one. Closed truths are dangerous, rumors and lies, far from the truth and nobody's surprised. We're all too busy watching Peaky Blinders all of the time. It doesn't hurt sometimes to go outside your door. Sometimes it's okay to clean a dirty floor. Just remember to wash your hands all of the time. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. And asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one.
Happening here. Hey folks, how y'all doing? Look at those credits. I know. Where is that, Neil? Get that for me. There we go. Just getting set here, getting some Facebook stuff closed. Getting some things done here. I'm going to put this up again. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Whenever those credits are done there, Barry, you can roll over the cameras. We're on, we're going. Hey folks, how we're looking at right now. Yeah. We're getting audio there now. There we go. Okay. Again, changing the setup tonight once a little bit to accommodate a few new things, and just trying to get together on stuff. Anyways, happy to be here on Wednesday once again. As always, we've got Neil Lucy with us tonight. Neil is strumming the acoustic tonight. I think he's going to play his old J200 there. And Mr. Grant is here. What are you playing tonight? Oh, you're playing your jazz.
The old J bass.
Yeah, nice for you. Anybody got any new news? Anybody got any new news out there? Yeah, I know we got the sound there now. My audio just cut out. Sound. Thank you all for reminding me. The sound is a somewhat important part of it. been getting some nice emails for the summer. It looks like there's going to be some shows happening, and there's some great stuff coming to the area here of Campbellford as well. We're going to start tonight with a song that I wrote for Ellie Kelly. A song called Fare Thee Well. We haven't done this one as a trio in a long time. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Am I feeling relaxed yet? Kind of relaxed.
Fare thee well, fare thee well. I'll see you again in heaven, or I might see you in hell. If there's nothing more when this life is through, let it stand that I've enjoyed my time with you. On golden shores we'll hold each other once again, or in the depths of hell we'll suffer through the wars of men. If there's nothing more, then I'll say it once again. You made my life as full and bright as any man. Don't shed no tears, don't cry no more. May you find the joy in living life as you did before. Some things will change and some will stay the same. And like a shoebox filled with letters remembered, I'll remain. Please live your life each day and know that I'll be here. Don't you surrender to the sadness and your tears. We'll meet again in a place we don't yet understand, where the music's always happy like a New Orleans jazz band. Just one last kiss before we part. Let me hold you close and feel the beating of your heart. Just one last kiss on a night so blue, I can't bear to spend another minute losing you. May your hearth grow bright and you stay safe and warm inside. May these four walls protect you from the winter winds outside. When you lay your head down and it's tired and dark between your sheets, and you close your eyes and dream of a place where we might meet. Fare thee well, fare thee well. I'll see you again in heaven, or I might see you in hell. On golden shores we'll hold each other once again, or in the depths of hell we'll suffer through the woes of man. If there's nothing more, then I'll say it once again. You made my life as full and bright as any man. You made my life as full and bright as any man. Oh, babe, you made my life as full and bright as any man.
There we go. So all day today I was up here in the studio and I'm rummaging around trying to find this and that and the other thing, and resetting mics and resetting cameras and getting something that feels like a vibe. And it's mostly her. This is good. I don't like the music stand blocking my view of Mr. Grant, but that's okay. You know, these are the things we have to live with. But every time I picked up the guitar today, I thought, oh, you know, like sometimes your nails grow overnight. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, you'll have like, you cut your nails and then like for 4 days they don't grow, and then all of a sudden you wake up and they're like, you know, a millimeter long. So that was last night. I went through a growth spurt for some reason, and all day today, every time I picked up the guitar, I'm getting these nails hooked in my strings. And all day I kept saying, I got to run downstairs and get the clippers. I got to run downstairs and get the clippers. I got to run downstairs and get the clippers. And it's the one thing I never did. But Caitlin's home. She'll be hearing this in about 3 or 15 seconds because I'm saying it now. Caitlin, if you could bring me up the nail clippers, I'll give them a poke there before the next song because it's driving me fucking crazy. It's nice to have Caitlin home. We didn't know she was coming home, but it's nice to see her. And we're very happy to have her back, and I can't wait to go down and hang out with her after. But until then, Caitlin, please bring me the nail clippers. Let's do Stranger and Police. Hello, Sherry. How are you doing? Steve Runyons, nice to see you. For those of you who aren't on social media that much, we announced a show at the Aaron this week. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. I wasn't sure how long the delay was, but that's just perfect. Thank you so much, my love. We announced a show, a Christmas show at the Aaron, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's in the vein of those community shows that I've put on where I've had up to 35 bands in an evening. And those are extremely challenging and a hell of a lot of fun. But at the Aaron, in the summertime when we do those shows, we have the backstage outdoors, so it's easy to house, 50 or 60 odd musicians. With it being winter, we can't do that. So we've limited the show to, I think it's 7 bands. We've got the Janet Jeffrey Band coming. Mr. Grant plays with them. And then we've got Dave Mowat. Now, Dave isn't sure. He's still on the lineup, but he may not make it because he's had some issues. He pulled a cataract in his eye and had to have surgery for it last week. So, that's groovy. Groovy as it can be, it's healing. But I just don't know if blowing harmonica is going to be a smart thing with the interocular pressure of just having, surgery on his eyeball. So I don't think he's going to be there, but he is there in spirit, and he is on the list if he feels so by December 16th, which I believe is the date. So December 16th, it's going to be a big party at the Aaron. Music for Goats, Janet Jeffrey Band, possibly Dave Mowat, Cale Crow, Steve Runyons, Haley and the Pirate Queens, Brian Finley, Donna Bennett. Am I missing anybody?
Scott and Cindy.
Scott and Cindy. There we go. That's a good crowd.
I think regularly there as well, actually.
And Music for Goats, yeah. And Jane Archer is joining us for a song. So it's going to be a really fun night. Tickets are on sale now. They're $20. If you want something to do in December, a nice little Christmas night out, come up to the Aaron and hang out.
It's a Thursday, the 16th.
It is, you're right, yeah.
It's a Thursday. Andy Thompson's going to be doing sound. So it's going to sound spectacular. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great time. We had a really fun time playing the Aaron a couple weeks ago. Completely sold out show. 119 people came out of the 120 that were confirmed. So that's pretty damn good, I think. This song's got a little bit of a modulation in it there, guys, in the middle. I'm going to go from D to E. And tomorrow marks the day, an unfortunate anniversary. Tomorrow is the passing of Johnny Fisher. And that's an old friend of mine from back home. He died this time last year. Followed shortly thereafter by Dean Locke and Rodney Wills. Oh, things are changing back home. Had a great time out with Andrew Younghusband last week, and we talked about just that. It's one thing to watch the stores get changed and the churches get converted. But when people start dying off, it's a different type of change. Send this one out to that crowd tonight. I was a stranger passing through your town. Well, I was a stranger passing through your town. When I asked you for a favor, good Lord, you turned me down. If you see me walking, hear me talking by that railway track. If you see me walking, hear me talking by that railway track. You can bet your life, sweet mama, I won't be coming back.
Well, honey, I'm so lonesome, I don't know what to do. Well, I'm so lonesome, honey, I don't know what to do. The way you treat me so badly, I can't believe that I ever loved you. I rode the Southern, I rode the L&M. Oh, I rode the Southern, I rode the L&M. If the police don't get me, I'll ride them again. Well, hey, Mr. Brakeman, don't put me off your train. Honey, Mr. Brakeman, don't put me off your train. 'Cause it sure looks cold, and I think it's gonna rain. And move it up. Here we go. Nicely done. Well, I'm running, police on my back. I've been hiding, police on my back. There was a shooting, police on my back. And the victim, he ain't coming back. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What have I done? What have I done? I've been running down a railway track. They will catch me if I dare look back. Won't you give me all the speed I lack? 'Cause I'm running, police on my back. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've been running Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? There we go, a little Ellie Kelly motion there at the end. That was how Ellie always ended her songs. She always did a kick before a song, before a change or at an end.
Yeah.
I miss Ellie Kelly. She's another one who's no longer around. Man, she'd be some hot to see on the Christmas show. Oh man, I'd love to see Ellie out there with that accordion again. One thing I'll never miss seeing that lady play that thing. Anyways. Did a nice interview with Bill Wilichka at Global TV this week. It airs tomorrow morning, which is nice. Pre-interview is up on the website and stuff, but yeah, it airs tomorrow. It's a nice thing, talking about the change in music and the change in, changes in the timeline of life as you get older. Talked a bit about my transition out of rock and roll and stuff. It's really nice. He was a good guy to talk to. Seems to know what he's doing, and he's a nice guy. That makes all the difference. And he's a music head, so. But yeah, that was really nice. So hopefully tomorrow you guys can watch that and check it all out.
What time is that, and what is the show called?
It's on Global, and I
I've
don't
heard of
know. I don't know the details. I have it online. It'll be on Global TV tomorrow. I'll find out.
Global Toronto or?
See, now you're asking those questions. Anybody got any questions or anything, please head it up. I'm trying to monitor the feed here. I think I got it all good. It looks like I'm getting people, but I haven't seen anything in a while. So tape something in there and let me know that you're all still alive and doing well. What
What happened this week? This week was crazy. I had the Factor deadline today, the recording grant deadline for Factor. Factor is an organization that administers government granting for recording artists on record. And hopefully I'll get that grant come through for the spring record, tentatively called Pain-Free Living. The record's going to be done either way. It'll either go on a credit card or the government will help me out. But it's the usual rigmarole, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. So this week was kind of busy with that. I had the couple interviews, nothing really else. Anything else going on? We had a rehearsal Monday night. It went totally sideways, and we ended up hating each other for a couple days. But then we're back together now. It's all the this Christmas season is here. We're trying to learn all these.
Still not absolutely certain,
Yeah. We're still we're getting used to the Christmas season, and Stephen Bond, nice to see you, buddy. I think you're down in Boston still, aren't you? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Stephen Bond's an old school friend. God, I've known Stephen since kindergarten. He's down in the States somewhere. I haven't really seen much of him in years, but every now and again he shows up. It's really nice to see your name there, Steve. I hope you're doing well. Wonder if Judgment could be slipped into. Yeah, we could probably pull off Judgment. I'm in the right tuning for it right now. How do you feel about Judgment, Neil?
I prefer not to be too judgmental.
Do you need a chart for it?
No.
You're good with it?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, we hadn't planned on that, but
go
Rod
with the
Nolan,
flow
for you.
Something like that, yeah.
Waltham, Massachusetts. Yeah, that's right, Stephen. And for some reason, Stephen, I'm getting confused because Jim Swire ended off in law enforcement. For some reason, I thought you went into law enforcement down there too, but I could be wrong on that. Anyways, we're all grown up now, Steve. Send me some information on what you're doing. Thanks for dropping in. Judgment, a little Ron Hines tune for you.
I got a whole world of judgment on me now. I am cursed and called a craven coward. Of this I will avow. Well, I treasure my notoriety. Well, I'm the man no man wants to see. Still, it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. Here we go. I did it all for fortune and for fame. Now I'm the man. Well, I shot and I killed Jesse James. Everybody knows me now for sure. Well, every meal's a feast, every empress is a whore, and it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. Here we go. I see his face forever in my dreams. I see me shoot him with a gun. It was a gift from him to me, and I did it all for fortune and for fame. Now I'm the man. I shot and I killed Jesse James. Well, everybody knows me now for sure. Well, every meal's a feast, every empress is a whore, and it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. I see his face forever in my dreams. I see me shoot him with a gun. It was a gift from him to me, and I got a whole world of judgment on me now. Oh, I am cursed and called a craven coward. Of this I will avow. Well, I treasure my notoriety. I'm the man no man wants to see. Still it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. Than to be nobody all my life. I did it so I wouldn't be nobody all my life. Oh, little Ron Hines on a Wednesday night, as always. Oh, I must say, it feels good to be keeping Ron alive in many ways. Not that I feel at all responsible for keeping him alive, but I do my little part to keep people remembering him, and it's nice when somebody requests one of his tunes like that. Thank you there, Rod. That's a good way to get one. Anybody else got any requests? Throw them out. That's what we're kind of doing tonight. We got a bunch of stuff we've never done. We're going to do something for a while where we're going to, I'm going to chart stuff out for the guys, things that they don't know. And on Wednesdays, we're just going to kind of play through the charts. It's going to be a little bit of a relaxed trio vibe. And I'm excited to expand on this as well into the Sunday. I'm going to bring back the Gospel Sundays. I've been listening to that Charlie Pride record that I just got again. It's reminded me how much I love all that stuff. So it's Gospel Sunday time coming soon. We'll get into that, and the boys will be, hopefully the boys will be interested in coming and playing as well. I think maybe to get them here on the Sunday, we'll have to pass the collection plate and see if we can make a few bucks for them to pay for their Tim Hortons.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, Lucas. Lucas sent me a message today. Oh, I'm going to lose it if I get out of here. I hate that. I'm going to go get out of it anyways because it's important. Lucas. Derek and Robin bought you a case of beer for you. Thank you very much, Derek and Robin. That's awesome. It was a thank you for the Whiskey Wednesdays. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got up this morning. There was a message from Luke saying, I'm bringing you a case of beer from Derek and Robin. So that's really cool. Thank you very much to both of you. Did I say what we're going to play?
No.
No, really?
I don't think you've made up your mind yet.
I thought I had.
You did say, any requests by all means, chuck in our direction. So.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't know. What do we do? Do we do Poncho in D or C? We do it in D, right?
No, I have no idea.
It is in D? Let's do a little Poncho. Haven't played Poncho in a while.
We do it right where we are, isn't that great?
I know, that's part of the reason I was thinking that. Hey, Rick Smith, good to see you over there on YouTube. It's weird. Most people spend, all their energy trying to broadcast the YouTube channel. I've done it a little backwards. Scott Noftel, Slade Cleaves, absolutely. Scott, I will play some Slade for you. I might even do a solo song tonight and play a Slade song that I haven't played in a while. We usually do Green Mountains, but I think I'll play Broke Down. Okay, I'll play Broke Down right after this. Anyways, thanks for watching over on YouTube as well. That's cool. Just give me a second to get a little closer here on the tuning. Towns Van Zandt for y'all. Sherry, what are you up to out there, man? Tell us a little story. Give us a couple of sentences there that describes what's happening in the world of Sherry Foster tonight. We'll read it after this tune.
Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. You began to cry when she said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his guns outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. The lefty can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust the poncho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Poncho low, well, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell and Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, I'm told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's getting old. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around. Out of kindness, I suppose. Few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. Oh, Pancho for y'all. That's cool. We had a request, right, for a song after this, didn't we? Somebody said. I'm pretty sure if I look back, I'll see that I had Slade Cleaves. Oh yeah, I'll do that solo. Okay, I'll do a. Got a stunt driving fine. Got to deal with. You got a stunt driving fine. Oh no! Did they actually call it a stunt driving fine, Sherry?
Yeah.
They did too. Oh my God. Sherry, that's so...
Oh, Sherry.
Sherry, yeah. Sherry, so sorry to hear that. In the process of retirement from CSE. Oh, really? Well, that's cool. Got a stunt driving fine. Yeah, that has to be dealt with. That's horrible, too. People are decorating their trees. Our trees are decorated downstairs. I got to say, I'm really happy with that. We got the house all decorated. Allison's all get out down there. We got lights. We got greenery. We got tree. We got tinsel. No, we don't have any tinsel. I hate tinsel.
I worked hard and I've got all my stuff done as well.
You got your one piece on the table?
That's exactly.
How about you, Mr. Grant? How much Christmas decorating you do?
Just dripping in tinsel and glitter.
We don't worry about what you wear on a Thursday night.
Well, I thought that was the question. Sorry.
Oh, my.
I'm growing my Santa tummy.
Oh, great to see you, Lorna. Yes, we're all growing the Santa tummies a little bit early this year. I hope everything is well down in Mexico, Lorna. I've been watching Narcos, the newest version of Narcos. I think there's 3 seasons of it so far. Man, what a heavy trip. What a fucking heavy trip.
Oh no, he was Marcos, wasn't he?
Yeah, Marcos. No, Narcos. Narcos is the drug traffickers in Mexico. It's the story of the entire trade, how it developed, and the roots and how they developed, and then how Colombia got into the cocaine trade using Mexico. But just, oh, what a story. You know, there's this entire region that's of Mexico that all has either water or land with the U.S. and Colombia. And each of these little regions has its own lord that governs over it, of course, and they make deals with everybody to get it all through, and it's a constant struggle for power. But of course, there's this little place in the middle, you know, Sinaloa, doesn't have, it's landlocked.
so they don't have any way to get into the game. So you just see them fighting to get to the top the whole way through, and they just keep getting beaten down. And Mexico in the 90s, I don't know what it's like now, but man, oh man, the lawlessness of this show must be crazy. You know, I don't know what it's like down there, Lorna. I hope it's not like that where you are. But now that you have a green delivery man, Mexico is better. Yeah, that's what got me thinking about it. Like Mexico, it must be good weed there. But I remember when I was in Mexico, like you only get like shitty weed, but like all this great weed comes out of Mexico. I don't know. I guess maybe it was tourist Mexico. Left at Flying J for 12 hours. My Boston Terrier is waiting for pickup. Oh my God. Oh no. They pulled you over at the Flying J and you were stuck there for 12 hours with your dog. Sherry, this story gets better and better. Keep telling it, please. Keep telling it. We're going to move into a new song. Let's play a little bit of...
I think you were going to do a Slade, please.
I was. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Now, who requested the Slade? It's weird that somebody picks a Slade Cleaves tune. That's great, though. Scott Knoftel, thank you. Scott, I'm going to play this Slade Cleaves tune for you. You probably are a Slade Cleaves fan. Sherry had a pawn shop. Hold on a sec, let me see. I'm going to play it down here in B tonight instead of C. Guy named Angus Finnan used to live up in Apple County there. What's Apple County called for real?
Grafton?
Grafton area,
Grafton area?
yeah. And he's a folk musician who was down there, and when I met him, I was doing some shows with him and stuff. Really, really super guy. And he introduced me to Slade Cleaves years ago, and I've been a massive fan ever since. The first song that he introduced to me was a song called Broke Down, and oh, it's been so long since I played it. I really hope I remember the words. Do it justice. This goes out for Scott there. Scott Knoftel, I hope you enjoy this. This is the title track, Broke Down, off of Slade Cleaves' record, Broke Down. I recommend that record as a good starting entry point. He's got a lot of stuff. That's a great entry point. Another fantastic entry point is Everything You Love Will Be Taken Away, which is probably one of my favorite records, although it's so close. Each record has certain gems that, you know, he's one of those artists that has a few of these amazing gems on every record, so it's hard to say one record is better than the other. But I find myself listening to Everything You Love Will Be Taken Away a lot. We do Green Mountains off of that, but tonight I'm going to do this one here. Hopefully I can get through it here. That's Home. Sherry had a pawn shop band of gold, sink full of dishes and a love grown cold. Along came a boy as pretty as the devil. She took his hand, the whole thing unraveled. There's no turning around, it's broke down. Billy took a ring and he jammed it in his pocket. Went downtown and tried to hawk it. Deep in the bottom of Lake Pontchartrain, there's a love note carved inside a wedding ring. Broke down, torn and shattered, left in pieces like it doesn't even matter. There's no turning around, it's broke down. Who can tell me where love goes? Maybe down where the Black River flows. There's no turning around, it's broke down. Baby in the back seat, another on the way. Sherry thinks of Billy at the end of every day. Spends her nights waiting for real life to start, listening to the sounds of her double-crossed heart. Broke down, torn and shattered, left in pieces like it doesn't even matter. Broke down, torn and afraid, there ain't nothing left you can give away.
There's no turning round, it's broke down. On the other side of town, two lovers lay still, cigarette smoking on a windowsill. There's a picture locked up in an old suitcase. Billy closes his eyes, but he still sees her face. Broke down, torn and shattered, left in pieces like it doesn't even matter. Broke down, torn and afraid, there ain't nothing left she can give away. There's no turning round, there's no turning round, there's no turning round, it's broke down. Slate Cleats for you off the Broke Down record, a song called Broke Down. Well, thank you very much there, guys. I was saying, that one, should we try a Dylan song we've never played before? Oh, and then we'll follow it up with another song we've never played before. And then, we got a couple songs. Oh, this is going to be a fun night. This is going to be a fun night. Who else we got here? It's the same people telling the same stories, which is awesome. Right now, a little cartel. Oh, God. Yeah, I guess so. I got right next to a little cartel town. Okay, Lorna, that's awesome down there. Scares me. I mean, that's because I watch TV, right? It's a great story, Sherry. Keep it up. Turned on the massage chair a couple times. Of course you did. Who wouldn't? Ever listen to Arlo McKinley from Dave Pinnell? Arlo McKinley? I don't think so, but I'll check it out. Send me a link, please. Tyler Childers. Oh yeah, Rod Nolan. You know something? I did. I loved the Purgatory record. Loved the Purgatory record. And then the next one came out, and I didn't dig it as much. And I haven't been back to Purgatory as much. I'm not sure. I think I need to revisit that because he is quite friggin' talented. We'll put a Tyler Childers tune on for the next couple of weeks. Remind me about it, please, Rod, and I'll get to it. Hey, Barry, how about we scroll down and just do throw up a few of those little merch items. If you scroll down on the thing there, yeah, let's start with the underwear. Christmas is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those underwear. I'm doing all the modeling as well, and the underwear is delivered in my ass, just like that. I wear them to your house, and then I leave them with you. It's a strange thing, but it really works. We've got the shirts. What's the next one? Oh, that's the End of the World shirt. I made those. That's a John Loper photo of my hand when it was in a cast, and I had to play a Watchmen show. Comes in a couple different colors. Those are available. Any other merch items down there? Keep going. No, the record, everybody knows about that. I think that's a video anyways. Try the glasses. I have 4 sets of these glasses left. They're on the website. You can get them. I'm not just saying this because Christmas is around the corner. I think there's a few more pieces at the bottom there, Barry. Keep going. Yeah, there is. The water bottle for people like Caitlin who love water. Coffee cup for people like me who love coffee. And an apron for people like my sister Christine who love to cook. Christine's got a new book out as well. Great Christmas book. Great Christmas book, and Rick Mercer's book as well. Okay, we can get back to all of us here now. Hey, Scott, I'm glad that made your night, man. That's what Whiskey Wednesdays are for. You know, we're I know there's a lot of people doing live stream concerts, and you know, they're doing all this, you know, trying to bring a concert experience to your home. That's not what we're doing here. We're just, this is our jam space, our studio. It's where we record, it's where we write, it's where we hang out. And we love just spending a little bit of time with you on Wednesdays. So it's a really good thing. How's Neil doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good. You feeling all right there tonight? The Gibson's sounding nice?
You know, it does on occasion.
It does on occasion. You got your Cat in the Hat Christmas tie on? Are you wearing your leather? Yes, you are. I'm wearing mine as well. The Moosehead campaign.
Every child.
That's right. You're just a billboard.
I am.
Billboard for Aboriginal awareness. That's good. More people should be doing that. Congratulations. Okay, let's play a song we've never done.
I'm just thinking. There's what's his name? This guy in Winnipeg who loves one of my songs that I rarely play. I was going to dedicate it, but I can't remember. Can't remember who it was said they liked this song. Oh, we're going to do some Dylan, right? Yeah.
I think that's what she
I
said.
think I said some Dylan. Do it do a little bit of I hate reading. Do a little bit of Dylan for you here. Mix things up with some Dylan we haven't done in a while. I'm notoriously bad for playing, I'm going to play a Dylan tune and people get excited, and I play a random weird Dylan tune that nobody really knows, aside from Dylan fans like myself. And every now and again somebody says, why don't you play any of the Dylan hits? I don't associate Dylan with hits, but when I think about it, there was a period, was it the 60s, where he had all of these hits that were like the protest folk tunes? Is that when the Beatles sort of wanted him as a fifth member? And
In his dreams.
apparently, we're going to watch it soon, but the new Get Back movie is out.
I think like
Yeah,
Lay,
yeah.
Lady Lay, and Everybody Must Get Stoned. I think they were early 60s, weren't they?
Oh.
60s.
Were they 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah, but those aren't the ones I'm thinking of. I'm thinking like when he got really popular with all the protest songs, Blowing in the Wind, stuff like that. And that was when I would have
basement
considered him to be a pop. But strange, that's when I make the connection of him being like a successful pop star, was during that time, which was probably the furthest thing from the truth. But anyways, but apparently there is something in the Beatles movie, which we're going to watch, where the band talks about at one point, internally discussing about inviting Bob in as a fifth member. And I can't remember which one of them. One of them says something to the effect of, "Fuck, we've got it hard enough with the four of us. We don't need that."
Really.
That would have been pretty interesting. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must a cannonball fly before they are forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times must a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. There we go. I almost played the right chords. I almost played some of the right chords. Lorna Stacy, I'm in central Mexico. It's a non-touristy area. I walk the streets at night without fear. Oh, nice. Statistically less violence here than in this province and in Ontario. Wow. TV shows are accurate in depicting cartel life, but Mexico in general is mostly sadly representation by media in Canada and the U.S. Did I mention my delivery man has a monthly menu? I love a drug dealer with a monthly menu. That's awesome. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm sure that's exactly what it is. And I mean, let's face it. Whenever we Hollywoodize something, we're turning it into something crazier. But thank you, Jim McCann. That was an interesting version there for sure. But yeah. Yeah, Lorna, I'm glad you're safe down there. I'm glad you feel comfortable. That Mexico is beautiful, and it's just very, very different from my experience in life, having not lived near a cartel. Do we have another song after this? Was there something?
It's only 10 to 9.
Sure, we have a few more.
Oh, we have a lot. Yeah, I'm just wondering if. Daryl in Winnipeg. Play this one for you. This is an old song. Actually, I'm going to play this for Daryl and for Sarah. Sarah Calhoun down in Montana. I know Sarah runs the Red Ants Pants Festival in Montana. It's a wonderful, wonderful event. She also runs the Red Ants Pants Company, which is workwear for women. She started doing it years ago, and she's a farm girl herself, and she's been incredibly successful with it. She's a wonderful lady. She's become a good friend, and I played this song once for her, and she said she really liked it. So I'll play it again for tonight. I haven't played this in a long time. This is going to be in a song. And for Daryl as well out in Winnipeg, who has been saying that he likes this, but primarily we're going to play it for both of you, primarily. Does that make sense, Mr. Grant? Am I using that word incorrectly? How incorrectly am I using that word? I guess that's more the question. Not a bit, eh?
Sounded right on to me.
Oh, my.
Positively.
I wrote this song for the No Dark, No Light record. A lot of that record was written when I was on the road with Ron Hines. And with some songs you tend to overwrite, and I think I heard an interview with Leonard Cohen talking about having written like 11 or 15 verses of Hallelujah before he kind of cut it down, and
Only what? 8 or 9?
yeah. But this song, I remember the night that I wrote it. I sat up all night writing it, and we got in the car the next morning. We were driving to somewhere, and Boomer was in the passenger seat. Ron wasn't driving. No, Ron wasn't driving. Who was with us? Anyways, we were going somewhere, and I passed Boomer the headphones. I said, I wrote this last night because I had recorded it on my phone. I said, check it out, see what you think. And he listened to it, and like after 9 minutes, he kind of went, it's a lot of words, man. I went, I know, it's just like one big long verse. Anyways, that was the, how it sort of comes out. But then I trim it down and break it down and do all that. And before we knew it, I came up with this song. It's still a little bit long, but I like it. It's a little bit long. It's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit too clever for its own good, so to speak. But that's kind of the nature of the song. Okay, you guys don't know this one, right? So hold on tight. If I saw you on the street, would you say hello? Or just pass on by, pretend like you don't know? Would you take the time to stop and flash that smile? Or keep your head tucked down and simply walk on by? If I told you that I loved you, would that be wrong? Does it make it any easier if I sing it in a song? Could you find it in your heart? Could you sing along? If I told you that I loved you in a song? If I reached out in the dark to hold your hand, would
Would you pull away, or would you take me as your man? If I showed you how I felt, it would be unkind. Would you pull me close and whisper the secrets of your mind? Or would you run so far you'd be impossible to find? If I told you what was really on my mind. Solo. If we danced a little closely in the park, oh, could I get so close to feel the beating of your heart? If I kissed you, would I find a sweet return? Or the sudden clarity for a love that can never burn? If I kissed you, would I find a sweet return? If I told you that I loved you, would that be wrong? Would it make it any easier if I sing it in a song? Could you find it in your heart? Could you sing along? If I told you that I loved you in a song? There we go. I like it when I call out solo and then forget to play the solo because I'm looking at the chords. Yeah, it's one of those ones where the solo section is actually quite beautiful, and Luc Mercier plays an amazing solo on it. We haven't played that song in so long. We should work that one back in. That's a really pretty song. Okay, no comments from anybody on that song, so maybe it's not as pretty as we thought, but anyways. Oh, it's just ending for you guys over there, I guess. Arlo McKinley, I got to remember to check that out, Dave. Oh, is that the link there, the YouTube link? Excellent. That looks like Arlo there. Anybody else can check it out, too. I'm going to open another one of these long tooths, thanks to Robin and Derek. Oh, did you hear that? That's the sound of goodness happening. Yeah, I decided to stop drinking beer for a while. I stopped on Monday.
I was going to say, how long ago was that, Ken?
Well, it was a while ago.
Oh, geez.
And then I realized, like, it's so hard because... Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. I'm a sugarhead, and I used to drink a lot of sugar. I still do.
So that explains the beer.
Well, no, but what happened was the beer has taken place of pop for me, right? So usually, sort of when I start cooking dinner, at about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, I'll open my first beer, and that's a sipper, And then with dinner, I may or may not have a beer, and then I'll have one after. And if it's a Wednesday night, I'll have more. But I decided I was going to stop for a bit. And, yeah, it was interesting because the first night I thought, oh, shit, I need something to drink. And milk and juice doesn't cut it for me. And I can't drink water. I can. I don't choose to. And when I drink it, I find it to be a task. I don't know why. So the Monday came, and Neil was coming over for dinner. I said, can you stop and get some root beer for me? I need some root beer. And so while I was cooking dinner, I had a nice cold glass of root beer. I'm like, this is fantastic. And then I finished it, and then I had dinner, and I went, I really don't want another root beer. I kind of want a beer. I went, fuck, I can't have another root beer. Okay, that doesn't work. So the next day I tried cream soda, and I even bought the Dad's cream soda, the sort of expensive stuff. It's like $6.99 for 6, which is expensive. And I got home and I had a cream soda. It was delicious. And then after that was gone, I went I can't have 2 of them in a row. So then I started drinking some water. And I drank water yesterday, a couple glassfuls, which I think fills my quota for, this year anyways. And then today I got up and I had some water, and then I had some tea. And then I got the message from Lucas that somebody bought me Derek and Robin had bought me a case of beer. So it was on the step.
Curse those people.
No. Bless those people. I'm enjoying it again.
I mean,
Saved.
I'm not pounding too much beer. I'm only drinking a couple a day anyways. But still, it was nice to take a break. You know, I feel cleansed after 2 days of no beer.
Amazing.
Oh, how about a little bit of Hank? Is this a Hank tune? I don't know. Key V. It's not a Hank tune, but I know Hank did it. A little "You Are My Sunshine," the happiest sad song ever written, or the saddest happy song ever written. The happiest sad song. Depends whether you're talking about music or lyrics, I guess. For most of my life, I always thought this was a happy song. It wasn't until I started playing it and you start learning the words, and it's like, oh, okay. Hope everybody's having fun. I hope Wednesdays are good for you. I hope everything is good. I mentioned it earlier, the Aaron show is happening, which is going to be great.
The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I woke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me run still, you really love me and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, dear, you seem to leave me. When I awake, my poor heart pains. So when you come back to make me happy, I'll forgive you, I'll take all the blame. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away.
There we go. I thought there was another verse coming. Turns out I just written the chorus at the bottom of the 4 verses. I thought there was 5 verses. There's 4 verses and the chorus at the bottom, but that's just me because I know the chorus. But you know, maybe I don't. Okay, we haven't heard Canadian bowling in a while. You're right. You're right. And seeing as how it is bowling season, let's play a little Canadian bowling. How do we feel about that?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. We haven't done this one as a trio yet, so it'll be fun.
We'll dedicate this to Brad Gushu.
Dedicated to Brad Gushu, exactly. So tell us what's going on with Brad and Jennifer right now. They're like world.
They're two teams. They're world bound. They're going
World
to
bound.
China. If we're so lucky to actually send people to China for the Winter Olympics,
Yeah.
they're going to represent Canada,
That's fantastic.
wearing the maple leaf, as they say.
That's great. That's great. The Gushu is a big family name back home, of course. And I'm really glad to see this. It's weird. Curling was a big thing back home.
Yes.
I was never into it. I don't know why. Well, it didn't seem to be something my parents were involved with, I guess. Maybe I wasn't exposed to it. I had a teacher, Snow, Mr. Snow. He was on the Newfoundland team for a long time. And I remember come Bonspiel time, it was always interesting at school because everybody knew he was a bit of a curling celebrity. Curling celebrities, who'da thunk, eh? Who'da thunk? Okay, Richard, we'll play a little Canadian bowling for you. Oh, wasn't that a party? Could have been the whiskey, might have been the gin, could have been the 2-4 6-pack, I don't know, but look at the mess I'm in. My head is like a football. I think I'm gonna die. I wasn't at a party. There we go. So I don't know how to play it. I don't even know the words. I just knew what I just sang, but there you go. John Cashin, Arlington. Okay. Give me some reference there, John. Maybe I'll be able to talk some more about that. Okay, so we're going to play Canadian bowling. A song by the Weaker Thans, known as Tournament of Hearts. And I think we're just going to kind of meander our way through it after I have a sip of Longtooth Lager from the Longtooth Beverage Company out of Stirling, Ontario. I used to say Longtooth out of Campbellford. But then... could be, Rod. Could be. Yeah, I saw that too last night when Aunt Betty said, "Yeah, I'm sharing with Brad." I was like, "Is she showing the live stream to Brad?" And I'm like, "Why is she with Brad? Why would my Aunt Betty be with Brad Gushu?" I'm like, "Well, no, maybe they're." And I just sort of
She was watching him on TV.
created a spiral. And then after I just went, "Oh, she was watching him on TV. I see, while watching us online."
Sounds like a party. Wasn't that a party?
It's kind of like hot Aunt Betty, was it?
Now the lounge is full of farmers for the 7:30 draw. Teammates all left before they had to buy a round. And I've held a 50-50, and I lose again, I'll go. Maybe have one more brown one for the snowy road. And the championship banners going yellow on the wall. And my name when it gets closer to last call. And Elvira brings my bottle, hold it up and let it bend. Figures of 2 rinks battling an extra end. And I'm peeling off my label as I peel the corner guard. Dance down the sheet to the tune of Hurry, Hurry Hard. Have to stop myself from climbing on a table full of empties to yell, why? Why can't I ever stop where I wanna stay? Why can't I draw right up to where I wanna stay? Slide right through our days. I'm only throwing hack weight. Never, 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 never right off, no, never, 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 right off, no, never, never. And the senior Bonspiel winners, circa 1963, are all staring, glaring disapprovingly from the frame in that old photograph of me. And I know you're out there waiting for an answer I can't give. So tell me why can't I draw right up to where I wanna stay? Why can't I ever stop where I wanna stay? Roar right through our years, drift right through our months, slide right through our days. I'm always throwing hack weight. Never, 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 right off, no, never, 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 right off, no, never, 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 right off, no, never, 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 never. It's for Brad Gouju and the gang tonight. And of
Right
course,
on the lid, man. Right on the button.
right on the button. Yeah. And of course for Richard, who requested it and reminded me to playing it. Lucky Lizzie just chimed in. Sounds good. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Joey.
Yes. Proud daughter as always.
Proud dad on this side.
Well, that's a good thing, you know.
Certainly is.
Any requests from out there? Thank you, Rod. We got some John Prine that we could play. We got some. We're gonna play some NQ Arbuckle and some John Prine. Maybe that's where it'll end. NQ Arbuckle and John Prine. Let me see what I'm gonna leave out if I do that. Yeah, we'll do that one next week. Okay, good. We're gonna do some John Prine and some NQ Arbuckle. Let's do the NQ Arbuckle one first. And remember, again, I've written these charts for the guys that I need like 30 for 60. Okay, we'll throw that one in too. We'll do 30 for 60 as our closing song tonight. We'll forego on the Whiskey Wednesday tradition of one too many mornings. So I wrote these guys a chart. It's a really simple song. It's got 4 chords, except for one point in the song where those 4 chords change just ever so slightly, and then it goes back to the same 4 chords. And if you don't know where that happens, it's confusing. So I have a series of dots written after certain notes, just as a reminder to the guys that this is what that is. Barry, let's have another look at that fantastic merch. What did we have again? We had all kinds of crazy stuff. Head over to the website. You can get yourself this. What else?
Selection of teas.
Selection of T-shirts. We have glasses. Aprons, all kinds of fun stuff. So much fun. It's really just that it's Christmas. You guys and gals all know me. I'm not really a big pusher of merch. You know it's there. If you want it, that's totally cool. I don't like to try and oversell. NQ Arbuckle. When I was first in Toronto, what did I say we're doing this in? Yeah, B. When I was first in Toronto, not first, after I'd been in Toronto for, let's say, 11 bands, however long that takes in Toronto, in the late 80s, I started working with these 2 brothers, the Kesper brothers, Mark and Peter, and they ended off playing in a band called Growl with me. Growl was a spin-off of another band called Bone Decent. Bone Decent was kind of a folk art rock band, kind of somewhere between Neil Young and the Talking Heads, if that makes any sense, with some Jacques Brel thrown in and then some other strangeness. It was a wonderful group of people, and we had a lot of fun doing it. Mark and Peter Kesper were also
Peter was the manager of Songbird Music in Toronto, which was great because as a band we could go in and take gear like off the walls and just use it for shows and then bring it back. So I got to play a lot of great gear, and anyways, it was a lot of fun. We went to Russia together. We had a great time. Peter ended off starting his own store called Capsule Music after Songbird, and or Mark did. Peter did, and Mark, his brother, twin brother, was doing vintage clothing out of there as well. It was a really cool spot on Queen Street for a long time. And then they moved it up a little more north into the city, and I haven't seen them in a long time. But aside from doing all that, they're both brilliant musicians who stay really busy, and one of the bands they play with is a band called NQ Arbuckle. And I absolutely love this band. The singer, name is not coming to me at this exact time in this exact moment in time, but he's one of these really brilliant lyricists. I love his words, and this song, the first time I heard it, I fell in love with it, and I knew it would be a regular for me. Right, by regular I mean I play it, I listen to it regularly. It's in rotation, and I play it maybe 4 or 5 times a year. It's a real special song. It means a lot for me, and I hope you like it. Neville Quinlan is his name. Sorry, Neville. That's why I couldn't remember it.
Oh, that's the
The NQ
Okay.
Arbuckle, yeah. Neville Quinlan. Darkness has fallen on the city tonight, and there ain't no good news, it's all goodbyes. And the trees are all swaying from the wild wind outside, and something's disappeared, and I don't know why. Now I really love you, but it's so hard to tell you. I wish things were normal, but that's not gonna happen soon. And the street's so deserted up and down Roncesvalles Avenue, and I wanna sleep, but I haven't a clue what to do. Here we go. And there'll be a time when the roses bloom again, on misty summer mornings when we're walking home to bed. And you can ask me forever for anything, my friend. Now lay down your head to the rain on the rooftops. Wrap your arms around all the good things you got. Leave a light on outside for the ones gone but not forgot. And sleep like an angel for as long as you want. And there'll be a time when the roses move again, misty summer mornings when we're walking home to bed. And you can ask me forever for anything, my friend. You can ask me forever for anything, my friend. Yes, Charles, I expected you would know that. Neville Quinlan does write amazing songs. When he's not writing songs, he's working for a big company helping with music publishing. He's a very, very knowledgeable guy in the business. I've had to reach out to him several times when I was trying to acquire mechanical licenses for some of the cover tunes and stuff. Such a helpful cat, just always sort of, great businessman, and then all of a sudden you've got NQ Arbuckle again, who I was talking with Peter last week. He said they're finishing up a record, or he's working on a record, so that's exciting. New music from Neville and the gang. If you ever get a chance to go see them live, you are in for a treat. They are just amazing. Okay, I said I was going to do that, so we did Darkness. Was there something else? We're going to do Darkness, and then Summer's End. And then somebody requested something, right? What was that? I was going to do that last. 30 for 60. 30 for 60, that's right. Okay, little John Prine. It's a little late for Summer's End, but we did get the snow today, and I looked out into my backyard. This year with Allison being able to get out in the backyard, we really spent a lot of time putting the yard together and putting up fences and getting the grass to grow and planting some flowers. It was really quite lovely. And the final piece of it came a couple weeks ago. They moved a couple of sheds, a storage shed for all the lawnmower and crap, and a writing shed for me, which is a little place where I can go, which just has a pen and or a pencil actually, and a notepad and an acoustic guitar. Because when I come into the studio here to write, I sit down. There's so many things to do when I look around in here. You know, everything from cleaning up to projects, mixing, this, that, trying amps, trying tones, playing guitars. I never come in here. I'm having a hard time writing, so I'm really looking forward to having this writing place. But looking out and seeing it dusted with snow was just gorgeous, just gorgeous. That was a really nice thing to see. Yeah, we do have a little bit of snow here. Not as much as Toronto. Toronto got hit pretty hard there a couple days ago, eh? I looked around and it was like, wow, there's a lot of snow here in Toronto. My.
Summer's End, around the bend just flying. Swimming suits are on the line just trying. I'll meet you there per our conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. Never know how far from home you're feeling until you watch the shadows cross the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing. And in your car, the windows are wide open. So come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Well, Valentines break hearts and minds at random. That old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. I can't see, you can't win for trying. New Year's Eve is bound to leave you crying. Well, come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone.
stars, hang out in bars, just talking. I still love that picture of us walking, just like that old house we thought was haunted. Summer's end came faster than we wanted, so come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Oh, there you go. That was a little fun. We have a camera malfunction there, Barry. One of them drop out? Which one dropped out? The pink one. Is it out of charge, or did it actually just drop out?
No, it just dropped out.
Really? That's a new one. It shouldn't do that. Okay. Last chance to say hello or goodbye. It's been a really nice night. It's 9:30. Wow.
We didn't get to do Christmas in prison, which Mr. Grant.
Oh my God, we're doing that right now.
Absolutely.
No, we are doing that. I'm sorry. We got 2 more songs for you. We have 30 for 60. I keep going through this pile, and I got forgetting the one that we actually know. One that we kind of know. Sorry, Mr. Grant's going to sing a song for y'all. And Barry, if you just keep an eye on Mr. Grant's vocal level there, I'm sure it's fine, but just keep an eye. Speaking of John Prine, yeah, this is
Two in a row.
2 in a row. Man, 2 for with John Prine. That's amazing.
2 in a row on 10-5-0. You hear me, Toronto?
10:50.
Yeah, so this is one of the ones that we're working up for, whatchamacallit, the Aaron Show, the Christmas show. And this is also on the Christmas album, Sketches of Christmas, which we put out last year. I'll throw a link up to it somewhere. Check it out. It was a fun record to make. We did a couple tunes. The girls did a couple tunes. Everything was good. We're moving this right to D.
Neil did a recitation.
Neil did a recitation.
He did. I can't wait until you do that at the show.
Okay.
The airing. It's going to be
No
awesome.
problem.
That's actually an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely, sure.
Absolutely.
Do I have to memorize it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're going to turn the vocals
Just
over to Mr.
pretend.
Grant
I'll
here,
do it
folks.
sotto voce off stage.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. We appreciate you all coming out every week. I mean, we do it for y'all, and there's always a great crowd here, and it's so much fun. We're not going anywhere for a while, so it's all good. But I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Grant right now. He's going to lean in just a little bit, but not too much, because I can't remember what we decided on his mic level, but
Perfect.
it's perfect, and Barry's got it under control.
Was,
So
yes.
I'm going to go over to this, and Mr. Grant, take it away, my friend.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on. It was totally my fault. I'm just looking going, yeah, we moved this to D. No, we moved it to A, right?
Keep it.
It was in G. We moved it to A. Okay. I could have covered and went on, but I was just like, no, this is fucked up. I just made a huge mistake. It's an A. Let's go, Mr. Grant. Thank you. Sorry.
1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. It was Christmas in prison. The food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, her blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature reminds me of a chess game with someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. Her heart is as big as this whole goddamn jail, and she's sweeter than saccharin at a drugstore sale. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. The searchlight in the big yard swings round with the gun, and spotlights the snowflakes like dust in the sun. It's Christmas in prison, there'll be music tonight. I'll probably get homesick. I love you, good night. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, my God.
Huzzah!
Oh, Mr. Grant, that was so beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. Oh, that was sweet. I really enjoyed
Anybody
it.
in prison out there reaching out?
Well, you know, I'm sure. I probably know somebody in prison at this point. I can't think about it.
Do they get Facebook in prison?
Oh, I know a couple of people who work at
These candles, by the way, Lorna, are still burning and making the room smell like leather and whiskey, which is just amazing.
Seems how it's supposed to smell like pipe tobacco.
Pipe tobacco, yeah, that's the same thing, isn't it?
That's right. Just a slightly different spelling, that's all.
Yes, exactly. Great job, Mr. Grant.
Oh, hey, thank you. My pleasure.
Good show, Mr. Neal. Great harmonies. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So we were going to end. There was a request for 30 for 60. So I'm going to.
Geez, I don't know why. It's 9:32. I'm on overtime. I don't know about you.
I'm paying you double. You get paid double after 9:30.
Right on.
Terrific. Man, oh man, the zeros are adding up like.
I know. It's amazing when you know something. Yeah. all these huge numbers multiplied within each other, and you just throw a zero in there somewhere, it just balances it all. It's amazing. My Aunt Betty is not here, I don't think, but I'll play this anyways. Somebody requested it. Hopefully we'll see you all again next week. This isn't, we're not really looking to grow into bigger things, but at the same time, it's nice to evolve and move forward. So tell your friends, tell your family. If you got any ideas for over Christmas, if there's stuff going on, we're going to be doing stuff online, Christmassy stuff, and, it'd be really cool to include you all with whatever we're doing. So, and I'm not joking about bringing back the Reverend Ken Whiskey Wednesdays on Sunday. Which is all gospel tunes, and we did it a few times, and I think it's time to bring it back.
Along with Deacon Lucy.
Along with Deacon Lucy and
Pastor Grant.
is it Pastor Grant? Oh yeah. No, you're right. Deacon, pastor. What other things are there?
I mean, like I could be the pastor, but I'd have to change my last name to due date.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay, a little 30 for 60 here. What is it, 5? Jack 5? Yeah.
sure I know it. Oh, first chord's a C.
First chord's a C.
Alright. Let me get shape.
I think we got this.
I can fake the rest of it.
And I don't have the five in my hand, not a last leg to stand upon. But what the hell, I'm going 30 for 60. Let the night swell. Somebody fix me a single malt whiskey. And I don't have the jack or the ace, but I've got on my good poker face, and I'm holding my queen, going 30 for 60, feeling hungry and lean. Life's about chances, and the king's in the kitty. 30 for 60. You can take this to heart, you can gamble your soul. 65 now and I'm still in a hole. Life's just a game, it's a grand piece of fun, and there's little left I can go on. I don't have the jack or the ace, but I've got on my good poker face, and I'm holding my queen, going 30 for 60, feeling hungry and lean. Life's about chances, and the king's in the kitty. 30 for 60. And I don't have the five in my hand, but I recall my old man used to say, what the hell, going 30 for 60, let the night swell. Somebody fix me a single malt whiskey. 30 for 60, 30 for 60. 30 for 60, 30 for 60. Oh, that was a load of good fun tonight. Thank you, Mr. Lucy. Thank you, Mr. Grant. Thank you, Barry, for coming over and doing the all the switching and cameras, and also doing some mixing tonight too, making sure that all of our levels are good. It's nice to have somebody there tweaking away. We really appreciate it. We are Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Look forward to playing for you all again live sometime. Look forward to having Steve back. In the meantime, it's been great being with you while you're out there going through the world. Until I see you again, be nice to everybody. Be nice to yourself. It's a hard thing to do. I know I'm having a hard time doing it, but you know, we're moving forward every day. Everybody is. So find something or somebody you love and hold on to it, and we'll see you again next week. Take care, folks. Cheers.
Good night.